Because of the coronavirus, they had to say no to partying on a yacht. No to sipping on a cocktail while
Oh, hi. So, there are these three guys, John, William, and Killian. They've got a radio program. It's called The Live Show, because it's live and it's a show. Anyway, they think they're going to get at least 1,000 listeners. I double dog dare them. I get that many every week with just my pocket dials. Dream big, fellas. The Live Show with John, William, and Killian. Try and find them. They're out there somewhere.
Welcome everyone on the live show. It's our last show today. We're live and we're really happy to be here. Thank you everyone for following us again. That was our prof that you heard that hacked our jingle. Actually, how dare him, right? Absolutely crazy. But he thinks we can get 1,000 listeners. We'll try to prove him wrong. Yes, I have high hopes, I know. But anyways, we're live. It's 11:31. I'm with Will and John as always. And today is our season finale. As you know, today is St. Patrick's Day. So we'll talk about that. We'll have the funniest moments of all our shows combined together. One of you will win a $20 gift card. And there will be SIRTY live from Italy to do a live mixtape from for us. SIRTY, we're international. In fact, we're more international than Pitbull, and that's awesome to have. But for now, let me present to you my team. So for anyone who doesn't know, we actually never met each other, believe it or not. So that's pretty crazy. But for Will, he doesn't drink, he's not ginger, and he doesn't have a fun accent. But he's still the most Irish person we have on the show. Hello, Will.
Hello, I'm so happy to be here and I can't wait to have it.
Guess what? We have Robo Will again. We have Robo
Yes.
Will again on the show.
I never thought we'd have it again.
We have Robo
Yes.
Will again. We're
Excellent.
extremely happy to have Robo Will on the show. Back from Mars again. He did a little expedition mission, and Will will try to fix the problem, I hope. But anyways, we have John too. He once bar hopped for 9 hours straight on St. Patrick's Day, and eventually lost it all on the sidewalk. Welcome, John, on the live show.
Good to be here again. Just a lot of pumped for the season finale.
Oh
Kelly.
yeah, me too. We have a lot to do, so that's gonna be absolutely awesome, for sure.
And you know what? Let me just do a little bit on Killian here, our awesome little host. Doesn't have much of a St. Patrick experience because he thought the only people with the name Patrick celebrated it.
Yeah.
No more seriousness. He didn't know what green beer was for St. Patrick's Day, and that's super.
Yeah, I know. But what can you do, right? What can you do? Is Will back?
Am I back?
Will
Hello?
is back.
Oh.
He's back from Mars.
Thank God. Dude, every single time.
Every time, man. Every single time. But yeah, that's okay. We're all live from our homes anyway. John is actually in South Calgary, believe it or not. Will is in Okotoks, and I'm in Airdrie. Polar opposite towns. If you don't know Calgary, it's quite crazy.
Yeah, South Calgary, Deer Ridge representing here, deep southeast, so it's just great to be here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Anyways, John, what's your story about St. Patrick, or some sort of luck story that you want to talk about?
Well, you know what? More memorable thing is more so based on my intro.
Yeah.
Wasn't exactly lucky, but yeah, I just bar hopped for literally 9 hours straight. Right after work, didn't have a thing to eat.
Yeah.
And that green beer started piling up, and it didn't go so well at the very end of the night. I will spare you the gross details, but I was in bed pretty early.
Fair enough. What about you, Will?
Let's see. My luckiest story has got to be, I mean, this is kind of a general story, something everybody can relate to. When you show up to class and there's no test, when you thought that there was going to be a test, that's always the luckiest thing that you can possibly ask for.
Yeah, fair enough. My quick story, I used to live in Vancouver, and it was quite crazy because I left work for usually I leave work at around, like I can't remember what time it was, but let's say it was like 3. I usually leave work on the dot at like 3, and this time I was like, you know what? I'm gonna talk with my boss for like 5 seconds just to say goodbye to him. And I leave my work, right? And as I walk on the sidewalk, the usual sidewalk that I always take, there was a pigeon that pooped right in front of me. Like, I kid you not, less than an inch away from me. And I just started to think, if I left on time, like always, then guess what? I would have got poop on my head, and that's just
that is so lucky.
Yeah, literally, yeah, dropping a bomb right in front of me. So that was pretty crazy. All right, guys, the discussion is launched now. So if you have any St. Patrick crazy experience or lucky experience that you want to share with us, DM us on the Instagram, the live show official. We actually have one of our callers that should be here. We have Sydney on the live show who's gonna talk to us about her luck story, I believe. Hello, Sydney.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Can we we can hear Sydney, right? Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead with your story, Sydney.
Yeah, so the luckiest day I've ever had was when I was 6 years old, and me and my sister were walking to our bus stop, and we were actually hit by a pickup truck going 60 kilometers in a 30 zone, and we left without a scratch. Like, totally hit us speeding, and we were totally fine. And that is probably the luckiest day because I was teeny, and I didn't even have a scratch. That's probably the luckiest day I've ever had.
That's absolutely crazy. So, you're okay now?
Oh, yeah. I literally had nothing wrong. They sent me to the hospital just to, be safe. But 6 years old, hit by a pickup truck, nothing happened. Like, it's just the craziest thing. Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh, wow. Thank you very much for sharing your story, Sydney.
No problem. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Thank you. You as well.
You too.
We also have Kaylee on the live show. Kaylee, what's your story about St. Patrick?
Hi, how are you guys?
We're good, thank you.
Great, how are you?
So mine is kind of a luck story. So I was camping quite a while ago, and there was a giant windstorm in our campground. All the trees were swaying, and everyone was doing up their awnings and stuff because it was just crazy wind. And I was in our family friend's campsite, and I had my arm leaning on the picnic table, and for some reason I moved my arm, I think to scratch my head or something, and this giant tree branch fell right where my arm was, 0.2 seconds after I moved it. So that was pretty lucky.
Oh my.
But it really hurt my arm there.
Almost lost an arm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
These are
And
spooky stories.
yeah, but very lucky, hey?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And so is your arm okay now?
Oh, it just missed it, so I was totally fine. But everyone in the campsite was kind of freaking out because I just missed it.
Oh my, that's crazy. Wow, you're very lucky story here with with our listeners. Thank you for sharing your story, Kaylee.
Yeah,
so
no
much.
problem. Have a good day, guys.
Thank you. You too.
You too.
All right, now's the time for the sequence everybody waits for. Of course, it's the two fake news story and one real news. You guys are gonna have to guess which one is the fake news and which one is the real news. Are you guys ready?
All right.
All right,
Let's
let's go with the sequence. So, the first news is a half-eaten sausage solves a 9-year-old German burglary case. The second news is a half-eaten Oreo solved a 9-year-old German burglary case. Or the third news is half-naked Queen Elizabeth solved a 9-year-old burglary case. What do you think is the fake news and the real news?
First, I'd just like to say that paints quite an image in your head.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to really
Yes.
thank you for that.
We have to get it out of our head.
I'm gonna have to say, because it would be DNA based, maybe,
Yeah.
right? So I'm gonna have to go with. It's kind of between the Oreo and the sausage, but I want to say the Oreo because they could use that for promotional material.
All right, what do you think, John?
That's a great guess, but I could see Elizabeth, just on the case, really just solving burglaries left, right, and center. So I'm gonna have to give a shout out to the Queen here.
Did she come from the beach? Is that why she's half naked, or?
She just flew out of bed, had her spidey senses tingling.
Terrible image again, John.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, actually, it's the German. It's half-eaten sausage solved a 9-year-old German burglary case, according to the HuffPost. Actually, believe it or not. So that's absolutely crazy. What? Go ahead.
Well, how?
So the German police say that they solved a 9-year-old burglary case after finding DNA on a half-eaten piece of sausage matched of a man detained in France on a unrelated crime, actually. So that's quite crazy.
Okay, so I was half right. I had the DNA thing, right?
So the suspect, a 30-year-old Albanian citizen, appeared to have helped himself to a bite during the March 2012 breaking that he did. So that's just insane. Next time you eat a sausage, make sure you eat it entirely if you don't want to get caught for something you've done.
Yeah, next time you're robbing a bank, make sure that you don't eat any
obviously,
sausage.
You know what? Why don't you just have a nice meal beforehand? Then you eliminate it all.
Yeah, right? Obviously, don't rob a bank. That should be pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Today we're gonna have a DJ SIRTY. He's an Italian DJ actually that will mix on the show. It's awesome to have. It's quite amazing. So shout out to him for that, and potentially all our Italian listeners listening to us right now. So that's pretty awesome to have. We gotta admit, right?
It is. It was a ton of fun
for sure.
Oh yeah, he's an awesome
guy. Now, another awesome guy that we have on the show. His name is actually Will, and Will has a special talent. Just wait, listen for this.
Did you know Will has a hidden talent? He knows how to play the recorder. It's time for Will's talent on the live show.
Will's talent. Go ahead.
All right. So today we've got some songs. I don't know if they're all from the 90s. They are all from the 90s, yes. So we've got a quite a mixed bag today. Okay. So option 1 is gonna be "Smells Like Teen Spirit" by Nirvana. Yeah. Okay. Option 2 is gonna be "Baby Got Back" by Sir Mix-a-Lot. And option number 3 is gonna be "Wonderwall" by Oasis.
Yeah.
And the final option is going to be "My Heart Will Go On" by Celine Dion.
Oh, wait, what? Can you sing us "My Heart Will Go On" just as an improv?
No, I cannot sing.
Because
but I can,
you guys don't know, but Will is actually a sing expert. He did singing classes in grade 1.
No.
Yeah, he's a songbird of our generation, actually. That's what I've heard.
Right.
I can't sing, but I can kind of play the recorder sometimes.
Okay, go ahead.
So we'll see it. We'll hear an example of that right now. All right, is everybody ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
For a while.
It's a little high pitched at the moment, actually. I think that there might be some leftover spit in it.
Wow,
okay.
that is actually beautiful. I might tear a little bit, not gonna lie.
I teared up.
It was quite pretty. So what song do you think it could also be that pretty when it's not played on a recorder?
I don't know. You go ahead, John.
That had to have been Celine Dion with "My Heart Will Go On."
Yeah, I think
Classic Titanic
I think there's
tune.
no suspense for that, right?
Yeah, none at all. That is the most classic recorder song that you can play besides maybe the John Cena theme, but you know.
I think we can be happy that we got it. You know what? That's the thing that other shows don't have. They don't have Will. And how can a show be good without Will? That's the question.
They can't.
Yeah,
they can't. That's why.
Yeah, they just.
That's
can't.
why we're the best radio show because we have me on it. I'm kidding. Please, I'm kidding.
Yeah, not cocky at all.
No.
It's time for the game with the listener. Actually, for this whole time during our seasons, we actually had a chance to get a $20 gift card to your favorite place that we've been talking about all the time. And we are actually going to give it away today by playing a simple game. Me, Will, and John will play a game where we have to continue the sentence of everybody. So, for example, John is wearing a hat. Then will be like, John is wearing a hat and eats a sandwich. So we have our callers here. It's David and we have Chloe on the live show. Hi guys, can you guys hear us?
Yep.
Awesome. For our other caller, we can call 403-440-8825 if you want to play. There's one more spot, 403-440-8825 if you want to play with us and get a $20 gift card because our previous listener was not able to come in. Actually, we have a caller right now, so that's awesome. We'll be able to all play together.
Hello, yeah.
Awesome, everybody's
Hello.
here. That's awesome to have. So we're gonna play that game that, like I said, who do you want to pick? Who do you want to bet on? We'll start with Ty. Ty, who do you want to bet on?
Who am I betting on?
Yeah.
Who are my options?
So we have John, we have Will, and we have me.
I'm gonna bet on John.
Alrighty.
That is a bad decision.
Okay. What about we have David next. David, who do you want to bet on?
I'm gonna have to bet on Will.
All right.
Thank you.
Finally,
Love the
Chloe,
support.
Chloe,
I guess
obviously,
I get
doesn't. There you go. She will bet on me. So
She didn't have a choice.
She didn't have a choice, but we're not gonna. It's okay. She will pretend like she did have a choice. All right. So I'm gonna go first. So are you ready?
Yes,
100%.
I'm hyped.
I can't let Ty down.
Okay. On St. Patrick's Day, John drinks beers.
Absolutely.
Your turn, John.
On St. Patrick's Day, John drinks beers in rapid succession.
All right. On St. Patrick's Day, John drinks beers in rapid succession while balancing on a seesaw.
On St. Patrick's Day, John drinks beer on a rapid succession while balancing. Okay, I'm out.
Dude, I was gonna say, do we give him that? Like that's
that's kind of sketchy
right now.
Your turn, John.
On St. Patrick's Day, John drinks beers in rapid succession while balancing on a seesaw, while also crushing some wings.
On St. Patrick's Day, John drinks beers in rapid succession while balancing on a seesaw and growing some wings.
Sorry.
He also loves playing the recorder.
I said crushing some wings, not growing some wings.
Crush. Okay.
Oh,
well, I
so
think I was only one word
I
off.
don't know.
Oh, man.
I think that's a win.
I think
Ty back the
that's
right
Ty.
Ty wins the $20 gift card. Good job, Ty.
Great.
Congratulations, Ty.
Congratulations, Ty. Thank you for having been on the show, Ty, David, and Chloe. Thanks, guys. Sorry.
Ty, we will send you your gift card within 1 to 2 business years.
Great. Thanks.
All right, thank you guys for having been on the show. Thanks. All right, now moving on to as you know, it's the last show of the season, and during these 4 episodes, many things have happened. Yes, a lot of things have happened. And for example, we made a compilation of the funniest thing you may have heard or never heard before. So last month, we were live as well, and there was a couple technical issues, etc. So we didn't have Will, just like in this show. Actually, we had Robo Will. Listen to this. Welcome, Will.
Hello, I'm super excited to be on this live show. Can you
No,
hear me?
we don't.
We have
Will.
Robo Will.
We have Robo Will.
Oh, well. Good.
Will is actually a robot. That's why we're exploring Mars, because Will actually came from there. So
He's live from Mars.
he's live from Mars. Yeah, the connection is a little bit hard. Oh
because
yeah,
of that.
absolutely. As you see, I like to give Will fake titles, right? Like for example, Will did grade 1 singing, grade 1 Italian. But anyways, so as the show went by, it started to be sabotaged by music on top of our voice actually. And the problem of that is that nobody could hear us. Listen to that. I'm hearing apparently that we have a music on top going on. YMCA is playing right now, as well as our audio. I've double checked on the app, and that's what it sounds like. So I'm not too sure. Just to make sure that we mention it, so that you know, anything else. So yeah, hopefully we can hear.
Someone's audio bombing our show. I'm not sure where that's coming from.
Someone was audio bombing our show, right? But
that was the most panicked I have ever been
and
during this entire.
That's not actually the worst part, believe it or not. The worst part, according to me and Will, it's this. Apparently, it's cowboy music playing right now too.
Oh no.
So then we decided to play a little game in which I don't think I understood the rules.
Let's play a game. Let's play the one-word story game.
Okay, you start.
Okay. There
are
too
many
one-eyed cyclopes.
Is that a one word?
Did you answer your question, John? I don't think it's a one word. No. Talking about you, John, actually, through these 3 shows, we noticed that you tend to be wrong on quite a lot of stuff, and I thought it was important to point it out.
I'm gonna have to go with the cave one, the 2012
with
one.
the cave.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, no. It's the real news is actually a teen that wakes up from coma after having missed the COVID-19 pandemic. Did we ever hear Trudeau saying that he has stopped using plastics and only drinks out of tap water? Did we ever hear him say that?
Probably.
No, we've never heard him say that.
Bill Gates makes roughly $120 an hour.
I actually learned that the primary parachute didn't deploy.
I actually think that's pretty truthful.
Well, thank you, John, because you are completely wrong. It was a full lie.
Sweet. You know what? I think I heard something in there. Pretty sure it was the Zelda one.
I don't know what the Zelda theme song sounds like, so I'm gonna have to trust John on this one.
Well, you definitely trusted the wrong person because it was the it was the Pokemon theme song.
Also, I screwed up. Bill Gates does not make $120 an hour. He makes $120 a second.
God, you're just getting bashed today. Jeez, brutal.
Poor John getting bashed today. But don't worry, John. Will too has some content in which he can be made fun of. Like, for example, his constant stutterings that you're gonna hear right now.
I never stutter.
Doug's dog soup.
It's set the stage. Set the stage here, Killian. I however you want to introduce it. But, well, to say that we missed it. Here, I'll would you like some more? I'll answer A. Let's hear some votes first. How much are they? Good way to clear that one up. Like were you concussed? I think I'll side with that last one was rough, man. Holy.
But Will, I think is fixing it because I don't think we'll hear Will stutter much this show. So that's pretty good.
I'm pretty sure I stuttered just before you played that clip. If I'm being completely honest.
But I'm saying poor Will yet again. I roast him quite a bit too, especially when he does his recorder talent, which was really good this show, but the other show could be questionable. Backed up by our prof. Listen to this.
I think I should play that in concert.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe it's not a bad thing that there's COVID closing all the concert halls.
Whoa.
Couldn't tell you what it was, but it was really good. You know what? Maybe it wasn't a bad thing that we couldn't hear anything before.
Oh, right.
Or the music.
What do you think it is?
I think it was Welcome to the Jungle.
You know what, Killian? I'll prove you wrong when I'm a famous recorder pianist. Or I guess it wouldn't be a pianist, it'd be
yeah, there you go.
A famous
pianist with a recorder.
Recordist.
Recordist. Yeah, sorry, Will. But you know what? To end it on Will, they say that you, in broadcast, you should never take things out of their context. So what I did is I took this completely out of context. Can you guess what Will is saying right now?
Until I put it in my mouth and I made apparently a very, very funny face. But you know, it went well, so.
Obviously, he's talking about a lava cake.
You couldn't tell, though. It could have been about anything.
I couldn't even tell you what that was.
So you may have realized by now that we're a bunch of little jokesters that like to play and entertain you as much as possible. So we imagine, how worse would it be if, like John, like he said on the last show before going to class, we decided to, you know, go to the bar, have a little drink between each other. So what we did is we slowed down the actual shows, and this is what it would sound like, you know, if we maybe had a little bit. You know, we asked how's it going? Are you happy? But we never asked Will how he actually is coming back from Mars. How are you, Will? Still good?
I am great. I'm still getting used to the gravity a little bit.
Yeah,
but I'd rather go to Mars independently than with Elon, I think.
Nice. Yeah.
I really wonder what the Queen has to say about that.
So there's no context for that then. He was just naked in his car.
Yeah, no context for that. He was just naked in his car.
Thanks for
I feel like that's
including
what
that
you
one.
would sound like.
Yeah, right. Anyways, guys, we'll be right back after Tokes. We'll have the news and a lot more things on the live show. Thanks for being here. I'm killing with Will and John. It's the season finale. We'll be right back.
The live show welcomes DJ SIRTY. Nightclubs are closed, but we are open on cmru.ca.
So we have a DJ SIRTY. He's an Italian DJ on cmru.ca, and we're very happy to have him. Hello, SIRTY.
Hi guys. How are you?
We're good. Thank you very much for being here. That's really cool that we can have a show with, being in Canada and have somebody from Italy as well. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
You can find him on Apple Music, House Mixes, Instagram, Facebook every Thursday for his radio show and every Saturday for his Clubhouse show. It's at SIRTY DJ, SIRTY DJ, and he's gonna do a DJ set for us in a few minutes live on cmru.ca or on the link to the replay of that if you're listening to the podcast right now. So we're gonna do a very small interview, and we're gonna play a game with you after. It'll be guess the Italian word. So then we'll have to guess the Italian word with John, Will, and myself. So the first question I want to ask you is, where are you from and where do you usually mix from?
Hi all girls and boys. I am Antonio and my stage name is SIRTY. I am from Italy. I usually live and work in the wonderful Florence. Actually, at the moment I am in the beautiful Calabria, in the south side of Italy. A place with fewer restrictions in these times of pandemic for COVID-19. For me here it's even better because I'm right close to the amazing Italian beach.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, coming from Corsica, I can feel how awesome it is to be right there. So that's really cool. What type of music and how did you get your inspiration?
Oh, I love house music. I grew up with the early Italian school of the 2000s that mixed the European sounds, with dance music. And over the years, I have customized my style, focusing it on clubs. So now I go on with the fresh subgenres as future house, slap house, bass house. And my inspiration, what about my inspiration? My inspiration comes from my continuous desire to feel good, and I want to bring people to have fun with me and give energy and give them positive energy and feelings.
Nice, that's really cool. Yo, Will or John, do you have a question for SIRTY?
What are your plans for the future? Like, what are your future goals?
Yeah, now I'm working on my remixes that I would like to publish in the next months. Several works and several remixes. And after those, I will go out with my original productions, my dear SIRTYs. I would love for my audience to appreciate my works all around the world. Yeah. I really hope one day to personally go for playing my live shows in clubs, all over the world. Why not?
Yeah,
that'd be super cool.
Are you able to mix right now? Is there any clubs open in Italy, or is it just online?
No, unfortunately, no. I have not been able to do live shows since last summer. So in these months, I am concentrating on working in the studio, and I am playing stuff for when the class will open again. Yeah, we hope really, really soon, as soon as possible. as soon as possible.
For sure. Yeah, of
plus,
course.
plus, I'm focused on publishing my mix shows on my SoundCloud and my Mixcloud channels.
Nice, that's really cool. And again, we can't wait for the mix that you're gonna do for us in just a few minutes. We're gonna play a game now. It's gonna be guess the Italian word. So we're gonna have to guess the definition of an Italian word that DJ SIRTY will give us.
Yeah, let's start with Killian.
Okay, sounds good. Let's start with me.
Okay, Killian. What does it traghetto means? Does it mean ferry boat or necklace?
Can you say it again?
Traghetto.
Traghetto.
With the T, Traghetto. Is it ferry boat or necklace?
You know what? I'm gonna go with necklace.
No.
Oh, no.
It's a ferry boat.
Ferry boat. Let's go with Will now.
Yeah, okay. Armadio.
All right.
What is Armadio? Is a space shuttle or wardrobe? Armadio. Armadio.
Will actually took Italian in grade 1, so...
I absolutely did not. Do not spread those lies,
Is it a space shuttle or wardrobe?
I'm gonna go with wardrobe, I think.
Yeah, you're good. You're okay.
Yeah. I told you. Good job.
Oh, my Italian grade 1 paid off, man.
Wardrobe in Italian is armadio.
Nice.
Now the
Let's
last
go.
one.
So you can go to Italy now. Yeah.
That's me.
Spedizione with S. Spedizione. Is it breakfast or shipment?
Shipment.
Yeah. You're right.
Oh,
yes.
I've been to Italy. I went to Bolzano.
So now we can go. We can do a live show from Italy, and we have Will and John to help us out. So
as long as the words are wardrobe and
shipment.
I can't remember the one I just
shipment.
Thank you.
Yeah. Space shuttle shipment.
We're set.
Thank you. Thanks, SIRTY. What can we wish for you in the future?
You can wish for me. You may wish for me that my music would be shared more and more. Yeah, of course. I would love it to reach. Yeah, I'd love it to reach everyone, and may you be a springboard to make me known as also in North America. Yeah, why not? Moreover, you may wish for me that you will come one day and dance to a live show of mine somewhere in Canada.
Yeah, for sure. We'd be
100%.
extremely happy if we ever do a trip there for the live show. We'll visit you, no problem. Again, thank you very much for having been here, SIRTY. And
thank you so much, too, guys.
We're gonna play
Thanks,
one
SIRTY.
of your
It's a pleasure.
DJ sets that you're making for us. Again, he's live from Italy. And last thing that I wanted to say is make sure to check him out on proximaradio.com every Wednesday from 2 to 3 p.m. in Calgary time, and radiogarage.it the last Wednesday of the month from 3 to 4 p.m. And we're gonna try to promote you as much as we can in North America. Thank you very much, SIRTY.
Thank you too. Goodbye, guys.
Take care, SIRTY.
All right, talk to you later.
It's the live show with Killian, John, and Will on CMRU.ca.
And that was SIRTY on the live show, a live mix for us. Thanks to SIRTY for this amazing mix. We're really happy. Now's the time for the goodbyes, everyone. Unfortunately, yes, it was the live show. So let me give some music credits here on X and on YouTube. IKSON with All Night, Fresh and Wanna, Darko, Money on My Mind, EDM, Sauce, copyright free records. We also have the music Arc Sound with intense action background music, Kevin MacLeod, news theme, Spinning Monkeys, Bushwick, Tarantella, all under licensed Creative Commons, attribution 4.0, creativecommons.org/licenses/by/4.0 from the website incompetech.com. Now for the thank yous, I'd like to thank a lot of people such as Art Prof Irv with the amazing help that he gave us, and that's awesome. I also want to thank Daniel for the amazing voiceovers that we had over the show. Thank you very much. All the guests that came in. Huge thanks to all our callers that talked about everything. My parents and my grandparents for listening. Coucou, papi, mamie. Thank you, John and Will. John and Will, thank you very much for having been here on the show.
Thank you.
Oh, Robo Will is back, so we won't have a goodbye, but we have a goodbye from Robo Will, and I think that's even better. Thank you all for listening to us, trusting us with your entertainment, whether that's live now or on podcast. Thanks so much, everyone. New content on the live show, all streaming platforms. Find all the replays, social media at the live show official on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, where you'll see Will eat a pepper soon. So stay tuned for that. Thank you, everybody. Bye bye.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, you guys. Take care.
Thank you for having followed the live show. It is the end, but it's not over. Watch and listen to the podcasts on all streaming platforms, YouTube and cmru.ca. Simply search up the live show. See you next time.